This generation is so broken, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you care too much, you push them away. But if you care too little, then you'll lose them. If you text back too quick, you're seen as desperate. And if a guy treats a girl right, he's seen as a simp. I don't understand what's happening in this generation.
Listen.
I hate this generation. I live in the era of Netflix and chill that counts as a date. And some people referring to dating someone as talking. I live in an era where courting seems to be extinct. And I live in an era of not wanting a title, but still wanting relationship benefits.
Y'all, can I be honest about something? Like, I'm over dating. I'm just over it in general. I feel like I just have the icks of all icks of any type of anything regarding dating. Like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to pursue anything. I just literally want to focus on my goals and literally only focus on that. And I just cannot even idealize the next time I go on a date anymore. I can't picture it anymore because I just can't I'm so over it, to be honest. Dating in this generation is literally not for the weak, and I am the weak. I am the weak. I am a hopeless romantic. I am a lover girl, and I'm dating to marry, plain and simple. I am not dating just for fun. If I don't see potential in us getting married, I will probably not go on the date. That sounds extreme, but if I notice that our morals, our values are probably not going to line up, and there are things that I see that could be red flags, I'm just not even giving it a chance. And I know some people will come at me and be like, oh, you should give people a chance. I'm over it. I am over it, okay? Because I keep giving people chances, and they prove to me why I should have never gave them a chance. I'm so over this dating scene. I literally can't do it anymore. I don't know. I'm just done. I'm exiting. I'm peacing out. I'm deucing out. I'm back on just, pure solitude of life. And if the right one comes along, cool. If they don't, also fine. It's whatever. I'm so over it. I'm just don't talk to me. I'm gonna go in hibernation mode, honestly. If you get at me, I appreciate it, cool. But to be honest, y'all, hibernation mode, I cannot. It's about to be winter, it's about to be cuddle season, all that stuff. It's about to be bait up season, all of that. I'm gonna be cuddling myself and hibernating by myself because I can't do this. I just cannot, okay?
I have a genuine question about dating in 2023. Why do people have Bumble or Hinge or whatever if they're just not planning on talking to anybody? What is the point? I don't understand. I'm just curious to know which dating apps people actually take seriously because I'm not really seeing anything.
The future between men and women looks bleak. The dating market is in the toilet. Dating apps are disproportionately filled with women more often than not, looking for relationships, and men more often than not looking for hookups. Ghosting is common. Male virginity is on the rise. Loneliness and depression, mostly in men, are on the rise. Porn and OnlyFans are capturing these men, and no one is in a rush to change it. Why would they? They're making bank. Fewer people are getting married, and birth rates are decreasing, meaning at some point, there may not be enough people to replace the workforce. Pew Research did a study. Apparently 64% of men aged 18 to 29 are single, while only 34% of women in the same age group are. What's essentially happening is that women are going for the top 10% of men, sharing the same boyfriend, who likely doesn't consider them girlfriends. Women could pair with their male equals, but instead are choosing flings with men that are 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. They will do this until they are in their 30s. When you're in your 30s, these same women will have put on weight, covered themselves in tattoos, or be single mothers and be happy to have a relationship with you. But you'll probably no longer consider them desirable. If you want a family or traditional lifestyle, you'll likely have to marry overseas or accept one of these women when they are overweight or single mums. It's a game I chose to not play though, as I prefer women from my own ethnic group. White Americans are probably the loosest women in the world. Ultimately, it's married people who have children that contribute to the economy. I'm not sure whether it'll be the incels or spinsters that end up destroying the United States, but I assure you, one of these two groups will break the economy. In the United States, you now have a hookup culture and a friends with benefits culture. You now have the expectation to have sex right away, which gives no opportunity for two people to get to know each other and to form an emotional connection that would lead to an interest in actually dating exclusively, and then some. You now have a lot of young women who are deeply confused about feminism. They take it as a sexual revolution that now allows them to do whatever men do sexually, even though the consequences are still different for them. Most of the time, because these women are trying to go against their nature, they end up the one who ultimately wants more after insisting they can handle casual relationships just like men can. Unfortunately, nowadays, young people call it catching feelings, like it's a bad thing. It's like catching the cold or the flu to young people. Young guys have always been looking for a way to get into women's pants without the commitments and the feelings, and it's like younger women have given in to their detriment. It used to be that women controlled when sex would be had, usually not before you were at least dating each other, when this and that would happen, and would make it clear they wanted a ring and would not settle for less. But a large number of young women have handed the power over, only to have nothing to show for it. The most obvious reason why modern dating is broken is because women have too many options because of the internet. This is the first time in human history that your average woman next door has hundreds of male suitors in her back pocket. Historically, most people dated in their small social circle, so instead of only having the top 10% of guys to pick from, women now have hundreds or even thousands to pick from. Even if you're in a healthy relationship, the woman knows damn well she can make a bumble and match with some handsome guy with more money who's wanting to take her out for coffee. The power dynamic is completely one-sided now, and this leaves a lot of guys with a girlfriend feeling frustrated. Online dating and social media in general killed dating. The worst part is that men were blamed for the awful state of dating. In reality, it was the corporations taking people's money and wasting their time. It was pretty much a scam the entire time. Dating nowadays is natural selection on steroids. Before the internet, it just wasn't noticeable, and men were cucked left and right. Every woman who isn't a virgin has been ran through, only Chad winning. The average man either gets rich and finds a virgin, or settles with Chad's broken toy. Online dating amplifies hypergamy. Women can easily punch above their weight for sex, and it makes them feel like they could do the same for relationships and commitment. Let's say you're a 6 out of 10 woman, and you know you can easily get a 7 or 8 out of 10 guy to fuck you, and you believe there's a chance they'd date you too. Would you now date a 6? Or would you rather wait for an 8 to come along and commit to you? The choice is obvious. I've talked to female friends who are actually delusional and think that they have a chance with celebrities if said celebrity is interested in them. So if Justin Bieber asks them out, they think they can date them. Some men are good at playing, and some women are terrible at detecting, I'm getting played. So put yourself in the shoes of a 7 or 8 out of 10 man. All you have to do is pretend you're interested in a 5 out of 10, and then you can just keep smashing and dashing. Notice how women complain. Why won't he commit to me? And it's obvious she's punching above her weight. Would that man commit to a 5? Or would he rather wait for a 7 or 8 out of 10 woman to come around? Obvious choice again. Anyway, that's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.